After this, I might do my hunting log, unless Cat unlocks Karn. Karn's level 35, so I don't know if it's a story dungeon or not. I don't think it is.
No, it's one of the side quest ones. Oh, hey, it's Tom Tower.
Yeah, I think you go see Nedrick.
Yeah.
And
so it's like, hey, here's this cool place. You should go there and kill things.
I love killing things.
Well, you should go here.
User joined your channel.
Good morning.
Nah, now he
Damn
shows
it,
up.
Val.
Oh, goodness.
User left your channel.
Ah, we hurt his feelings.
Are you doing a big pull?
Nah, I'm just gonna do it this way. I'm feeling lazy today. Maybe I'll do it later. Plus, let's see. Well, we have a Dragoon and a Bard, I guess. Kind of like only doing it when we have a Black Mage. Because they're pretty pro.
You don't want to take that. Oh, okay.
I was trying to pull him into the fire because the Bard didn't target him.
It's not really that hard, though.
It's really not. It's a big fucking circle. Like, Jesus.
Like, if enemies are placed weird or something, like, I can see you missing something on the edge, but...
This isn't League of Legends. You don't have to hit them with the edge.
Yeah, mostly if you click on the tank's feet, you'll hit basically all of them. At the very least, it'd be very difficult not to.
It's like D&D. I cast fireballs centered on myself.
I might as well do DPS. Speed this up a little bit. But with this much single target in the party, I don't know why everything's not already dead. I blame the Bard.
You're already dead.
Or the Dragoon not using the Bard buff.
How's it going, Val? He's so sleepy. Stop being sleepy.
I got up early today.
Why'd you get up today?
Because you couldn't sleep.
Oh, that's right. You had a bad dream. I'm sorry, Val.
Kelsey deleted the character. I just found out. So I'm gonna find the right over the key adventures.
Oh, okay.
Kelsey deleted her character?
She's got a strange life. She's got a dramatic life. 11 years of oh wow.
I won't ask.
I don't know.
I'm like the Bible. I don't have any answers.
Damn. Get wrecked, conservative America.
They wreck themselves.
They kind of do, but you'll never convince them of it. Come back here, you. Don't make me run. Oh, he's dead.
Have you seen, are they playing commercials for conservative candidates in your area, Val?
I don't watch TV, but the fucking signs are everywhere. Can't take it.
Oh my god, there's this guy, he's like, I'll never forget which Washington I'm fighting for.
Oh no, I have it before. I'm sorry, I have.
Oh man, I never thought about that, man.
Hilariously dumb.
You guys
It's
probably have
so-
to deal with that every
it's-
year, don't you?
Yeah, the double entendre is like, literally, he's like, appealing to southeastern Washington. But southeastern Washington is not a very large voter base.
People over here, I'm sorry, kid, people over here feel like this all the time.
Well, why would you remember? Like, there's no reason to. Like, unless you're
Maybe-
really into wine. Like, because Yakima's a shithole, Spokane's a shithole, but it's not really that conservative. The Tri-Cities are actually better, but they're all fucking backwards. They want all of the pot money, they just don't want pot anywhere near their,
Disgusting.
towns. Right? Yeah, like, they want the tax revenue, they don't want you to make it, sell it, distribute it, nothing.
I actually got spoken quite a bit.
Yeah, Spokane's still a shithole, though.
It's still a shithole. It's a pretty weird shithole.
I had a dream. I went to the Netherlands to meet S.J. Collins, and we went to a pot bar.
Yeah, why
I had,
wouldn't you?
and I had the most problems trying to roll a doobie. I don't know, it was one of those dream things. Like, first I didn't have any wrappers, and there were a bunch of pre-made ones, but it looked like someone had, like, started to smoke them and then never finished, and I wasn't gonna smoke someone else's doobie. And then, like, I tried the waitress bought me paper, but then, like, when I tried to wrap it, it was all wet, and it wouldn't roll right, and then people kept coming over like, do you need help? And it's like, I know how to fucking roll a joint! Get off my back!
Was the waitress cute?
Yeah, she was alright. She was high as fuck.
That's
Just more like-
unprofessional.
Like, do you need help?
Ah, I love
I
Valid.
sure hope this bar doesn't pick up from
We'll find out in a second.
If you're, do you expect the bartender to be drunk at a bar?
I don't know, depends. Do they own the place?
Well, and if it's not, Patty's Pub.
Actually, wait, no, I take it back. The girl who greeted me at the entrance was high. I
Patty's
don't think the
Pub.
waitress was high. Her kid was there, though.
Val, you
Oh,
bet,
that's-
man.
That's delicious.
And then finally SJ came out and he was just like, dude, I'm fucking blitzed as hell right now. I'm like, no, I'm working on it there, but... And then right when I finally got one done and it was perfect and I was ready, and then I woke up, so... I will never know the joys of dream weed.
I hear it gets you, like, extra stoned.
Maybe it does. Risky, no, don't die.
Chipper, I got this one.
Hardened sap.
I
Hard.
hate this crafting material bullshit.
Man.
I'm gonna need a lot of it, I found out.
And that's because you're sad.
Also, I see what you were saying about desynthesizing as a culinarian. It's way easier than other stuff.
Also, I guess that's what it gives all the bikini stuff. That's the only thing.
Well, all I've gotten from it is lots and lots of fine sand, one clear glass prism for making glamours, and I did get one demi-materia, but it's a clear one, which I guess you can only sell, you can't do anything
Yeah,
with.
they're like tin elegant pieces.
Yeah.
Well, all I've heard is that once you get the high level culinarian stuff, that you drop whatever you need for, like, you get the, because I got Fisher almost at 50 anyway, so.
But don't you already have? Why do you need another bathing suit? It's gonna look exactly the same.
It's,
What?
What?
I already, changed my,
Oh, sweetheart, you're really quiet.
Yeah. You
oh,
gotta move your
sorry,
mic.
I said it's Sarah print. quiet.
Oh no, we can hear you now. I heard Cyril print.
And I already changed my warrior's outfit to get ready for it, so it's got animal print on it now. So I'm gonna be a berserker just like from Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 5.
Oh, you're so weird.
And it's gonna make cat sounds and I don't know what else. Something.
But you can't make her make cat sounds.
I could emote it, put a macro in like all the other tools.
Please don't. Those are really
I won't.
annoying.
I never did that in Final Fantasy 11. I'll never do that in this.
They were fine in Final Fantasy 11 if you were doing the whistle for the skill changes.
That was
Yeah,
the only time. and
You
that
kind
was
of
even
needed it for that, yeah.
Or provoke. Like, I thought it was irritating, but like if you had an especially cute emoji to go with your provoke, like it was alright.
Emoji. They didn't have emojis in FF11.
Yeah, they did.
They
Mhm.
didn't.
You've clearly never partied with Japanese players.
Oh, hey,
That-
they'll make a lot of shit.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, I only party with Japanese
Why
players.
aren't you guys clicking the box? Cowards.
Only they would invite ninjas.
You know what? I'm tired of hearing about your trials as a ninja.
That's so cool. As soon as you said the word trial, it popped up. Thank you. You're like Jesus.
I'm
I am like
tired
this.
of hearing about your trial of the dragon. Do you know that F stake is an actual item in Persona now?
God damn it. Fuck you, Atlas. You hear me? Watch my stream so you can hear me say fuck you, Atlas.
Fuck yeah!
Fucking assholes. You used to be
I-
cool, and then you got greedy.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too.
Used to be cool, then you partnered with Nippon Tree Software America.
You just sold out and became a bunch of assholes. Gonna keep beating that Persona horse to death.
It's too bad.
It's fucking...
What's this track doing to get all of this aggro? I don't understand.
I got lost. I forgot where to go. I'm making
I
a
go
right.
to the left.
Okay, yeah, see? I already got lost. There
We
we
want to go to the part of the dungeon we haven't been to.
I'm gonna pull up in here.
I don't know how many dungeons you've been in, but like that's generally the accepted.
Well,
Alright,
like
I'll
I said,
handle
I
the
got
stage
lost. I
first,
couldn't
test.
remember where I went.
Is this streaming?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
streaming. I'll watch.
Yeah, you're
Atlas,
on record
you've
as
made
saying
some
Atlas
questionable
sucks.
decisions.
I made questionable decisions.
I'm talking to Atlas right now.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, they made a lot of questionable decisions, like not making more regular Shin Megami Tensei games instead of these shitty teeny bopper spin-offs.
See, I don't mind Persona just because it's not that shitty on its own.
See, I like the anime bullshit.
It's not.
But they could have just made a different game series for that. They didn't have to touch Persona about it, because that's not what the series has been about.
No, and that's where I agree.
No,
is that
the anime shit is not what Persona has been about, but the Persona games still tackle the concept of who you are, really.
No,
Like, they just bury it. Yeah, they do. They just bury it in a lot of filler.
That's not doing it then. Like, that was the whole point of the earlier games, was like serious psychological bullshit. Now it's just like, oh man,
It's
I
still
have
serious
problems, but I don't want to
bullshit.
acknowledge him. Okay, I guess I still hate everything or whatever. You unlock the power within. Now you are Disco Ninja Frog.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
It's the fucking truth.
I hate the fact that it's become so bloated that it's their whole focus now. Like it's the main series and it's the main attention for everything.
That's what I'm talking about. Like they're
That's-
ignoring
that's
everything
where
else
I
at the expense of
completely
it.
agree.
Like, why haven't I gotten another fucking console Megaten game?
Why do
Yeah,
I have this-
but
Why do I have to get
Persona-
Shin Megami Tensei 4 on 3DS?
Persona is not bad from the design, it's bad from the market focus.
Yeah, so here you go, Kitty.
Because
I'd agree
Persona
with that.
is still doing everything that the Persona series does, which is these kids grappling with like what it is to be adults what it is to be an individual, and shit like that. It's just the marketing campaign won't let them be anything but in-jokes.
I disagree though. The story is so immature. It's just such
story-
No,
bullshit.
dude. Seriously, like if you look at the concept phase versus what the actual game ends up being,
No, and that's
two
fine.
different things.
Yeah, I agree
The
with that.
story's
That's
not
fine. But that's what I'm saying.
bad.
Like, the problem is GG's Let's Play Persona comic is so on the nose that it's uncomfortable. Like, because that's how the game fucking is.
I need to.
There's never any character development beyond like, oh boy, I have a problem. You go to the dream world. Oh, this is why you're having a problem. No, that's not true. Boss fight. Oh, I guess it was true all
I
along.
need
Now
to-
you're a persona.
If I may interject, you're
Yes,
only
you may
referencing
interject.
Persona 4, and there's 3 other personas that I dearly like more than 4.
Yeah, but the reason why he wants to harp on Former is because it's indicative of, like, it's super obvious where the marketing went in. Because
It's the popular
it
one.
didn't have that
I know.
the pop.
Yeah.
Well, it's the popular one blamed for retarded people. I mean, Persona 4 is not bad, but it's not. You know, there's reasons why.
No, like I don't.
Popular.
It's not that I don't
Why
like it from like a
popular has nothing to do
game
with-
standpoint. Like it's
Ah.
fine as a game.
You know, we can say is focus, really. But I mean, Persona 1 and 2, that shit is fantastic.
Well, Persona 1's kind of terrible.
There's
but-
really not.
Persona run's terrible, but it's like fantastic. at the same time.
There's really not anything all that bad with Persona 3. The problem is Persona 3 FES.
Yeah, see, I never played Fez, so I don't know about that.
Persona
Like, I
3
liked
FPS,
most
Persona
of Persona
4.
3.
And Persona 4 the Golden is the problem.
Yeah.
Yep. I actually agree with that.
And like Persona 3 FES isn't really all that like necessarily bad as a game because it's like Persona 3 with more stuff, but it's the fact that they made FES is the problem.
It's an uncomfortable trend. It's like when Final Fantasy decided to go with Final Fantasy X2. You know, it set an uncomfortable precedent.
Yeah, when when Persona 5 comes out, like you may as well just not bother getting it. Just wait until the re-release.
That's assuming they even bother to make a Persona 5. They're not
don't
just
make
gonna
a Persona
keep
5.
remaking Persona.
Okay, they're not quite as bad as the one yet.
You know,
Let's count how many versions of Disgaea I have. I don't even mean
Jesus.
Disgaea 2, Disgaea 3. I mean literally just Disgaea.
why
I've
do
got
you have so many versions of Disgaea? I thought you
I've
didn't
got
like that
Disgaea
game.
Mobile. I've got Disgaea on PSP. There's a
The,
Disgaea
the
Vita.
fact that you have them all means that you're part of the problem.
No, I don't have them. I have reviews. I have
Oh,
the review
okay.
copies.
That's right. I forgot you used to do that shit.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's fine then.
I've only actually bought one copy of Disgaea.
That's probably for the best.
And I bought Disgaea V2, but that was probably not something I should have done. But to be perfectly honest, they actually went somewhere. Right? There's enough gap between Disgaea and Disgaea V2 that it's actually a different game.
But yeah, it's like they've managed to take Persona, which, you know, in its original installment was kind of shitty and terrible, and had a horrible story and dumb characters, and then they really ironed it out with Persona 2, what was it? Innocent Sin. And made everything more cohesive. They made the characters interesting. They made the game challenging. It had an interesting mechanic with the whole gossip mechanic. It really came together.
You did plan.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. And then Eternal Punishment, they tried to make like two sides of the same coin, and it kind of fell a little flat, but it was still a really good game.
I love that whole the adult more. I mean, I do agree. It kind of lost focus, but the whole adult atmosphere was interesting.
Yeah, it was much more. It was a very mature game in that sense. It was mature not in the like, oh my god, there's boobs and sex and people drink and do drugs and everything. No, it was mature because people had emotional problems. Yeah, people had serious issues that they were fucking grappling with as trying to fit into society and all this crap.
Dave
And it was-
Whitberg voiced so many people.
The
Well, yeah.
second Persona 2 is what started things that went wrong with Persona 3. Because Persona 3, they decided to go with a different age group for the characters, right?
Yeah.
And that wasn't bad in and of itself. They also wanted to make the series more accessible, which is not bad in and of itself. It was the marketing angle that really killed it.
Yeah, no, like I said, I mean, and I agree with that, you're right. And a lot of it stemmed, too, from the problem that, you know, Persona 2 wasn't well received on a lot of parts because of its story being kind of incomprehensible and out there. And the problem was, the reason for that was because we hadn't gotten the first part. So that there were so many questions left open in Persona 2 that didn't make sense if you hadn't played Innocent Sin.
Thankfully,
Because-
I played it in order.
Yeah. Because that's the whole problem. It's like, you know, that's why they're named Innocent Sin and Eternal Punishment. It was like, you're finding out the eternal punishment, but you don't know why the person was punished in the first place.
Because fathers.
Fathers and sons. It's pretty stupid crap.
Ooh la la.
And I loved fucking what's her name with the red hair.
Ooh la la.
Yeah, fucking shoe face demon. She was fucking great.
Oh,
She was-
who was that? Was that Artemis? That wasn't
I can't
Artemis.
remember
That
her name.
was Stilla?
So-
Still no.
I don't remember her name. All I know, she had a cool demon, and she was the original punching chick. And that's always awesome.
Yeah.
She was like, I have self-image issues, and I'm gonna work through them by punching demons in the face until they die.
Well, she was very, very.
Coincidentally, that's how I work through my self-image.
See?
Actually,
You'd love her.
Kind of brings me a lot of pity. Now that you already mentioned it.
That's why I'm bringing her up.
Huh? That's interesting.
Does she secretly want to be a slut too?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. I was about to say.
Um,
Like, you haven't played Innocent Sin, have you, Katie?
I have not played Innocent Sin nor Eternal Punishment, and I haven't played the first Persona.
Well, you could skip the first one. That one's actually not that good. Trust me.
I love the first Persona. It's like so beta, but
It's
you know
so
how-
beta. Yeah, that game
Have
really
you
needed
heard
more
Awakening
testing.
Legend? It's the best song in any Persona game, hands down.
I'm sorry. The only
I'm not
song
as
I
into the
remember.
music as you guys are. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Kitty's not like
Like
that.
it's
but
cool, but it's
plus,
not gonna
like,
make me play or remember.
the only song that's really worth noting in the original Persona is the pharmacy song, just because the shopkeeper is singing
oh god,
to
the
you.
fucking pharmacy song.
Welcome to my pharmacy. Drugs and pills as far as you can see.
I
Good.
enjoy your company.
You should go listen to Awakening Legend. Just on
Just
principle.
make sure you buy something from
Please don't loiter or lean on the walls.
It was the original
Coffee.
Persona
coffee,
music.
Having
having
a
a ball.
Cause you think it's always just a pouch and you don't pick it up. Are you stupid?
I used to do karate. I'll punch you in the
In the
pee-pee,
pee-pee.
or I'll just call
the
the
cops.
cops.
Yes, in the original Japanese lyrics, he just tells you what all the items are and what they do.
That's not fun at all.
It's not fun at all, no. I suppose it's more useful, but...
Yeah, well, Mark Dan's crazy.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, let's change the fucking annoying-ass jester asshole into a black kid with an axe. That's an improvement for the Western audience.
That had an African persona.
Did he? I don't remember that part.
Yes, he did. Ogun. It turned. I mean, the
Oh,
Ogun
that's
one,
true. Ogun is African, isn't he?
It ended up being safe to say, I think, but
I didn't even think about that.
I think so. I can't remember.
Well, you think if they were gonna do that, they'd just make it more blatant and just use Anatse.
Yeah.
Oh god, so many telegraphs.
I can't help. I love that game.
It's not that it's outright terrible. It's just like the story is just a mess, and the writing is awful, and the
Well,
localization
it's
just
the
made
first-
it worse.
It was their first, like, let's try something different because we're Atlas. I mean,
No, I understand that, but I mean, you can't make excuses for it just because of that. Like, yeah, it was
Oh,
their
no,
first
but keep
attempt,
in
but it's
mind-
still fucking terrible.
I never said it was a good game. I just said I liked it.
He said that in
It's
such
a
an
pretty bad
adorable
game.
way, Val. Fuck you, Val. No, you're right. Like I said, it has its merits. Like, it's not like it's a bad game. Like, I remember I first played the original Persona as a rental And you know, no instructions, so I had no fucking clue what was going on. I didn't know what half the spells or items did. I didn't understand why Mark was dancing seductively to all these demons.
Honestly, I don't know that anyone knows what half the spells and shit do still.
Oh, I do. Now I do, because I know what all the names do. I got that system down to a system.
No clue, and I had a guide.
Agi, Fufu, Zayo, Zan.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You alright there,
I
kitty?
almost didn't live through that one, man.
Yeah, I know. It got a little crazy there at the end. It's
I'm not
fine.
gonna commend either.
Mark Dance
of them,
crazy.
I don't think.
There was a real Gyaru in it. Like Galgirl.
Yeah, because they had wind elemental stuff too.
She was such a horrible person. Like,